What's going on YouTube? Lamont at large. Today I am in North Tonawanda, New York, right outside of Buffalo. This is the Twin City Highway right here, 425. And I was driving down the street and I seen this roadside memorial right here, and I wanted to stop because I haven't done one of these videos in quite some time. And as I approached it, of course, you see the white bicycle, which instantly tells me that it was a death resulting in some form of a accident or what have you. And this is Aaron Hoellig Fuzz, and you got some of his baseball trophies right here. So Aaron was on his way to work in May of 2018, and he was on his bicycle riding it to work, and he got hit by not one but two cars. And when the ambulance came here to take him to the hospital, that's where he tragically was pronounced dead. Now, one of these businesses right here, I'm going to imagine it would probably be that one across the street. They had a surveillance camera out here, and the investigators that were investigating this accident, they watched the video. And in the video, it shows Aaron trying to beat a red light and getting hit by the first car and then getting hit by the second car. People that seen the accident, they tried to render aid to Aaron, but it was of, they weren't able to help him in any way. I mean, this road right here, it's about a 45-mile-an-hour speed limit. So it's not like this is like a 55 mile an hour, but people are going to still drive faster than that, as we all know. And this is just one of those tragic accidents that could have been avoided. Maybe he was late for work, and I'm of course not blaming him whatsoever. It was just an accident, and alcohol and what have you, it wasn't any kind of a factor. Both drivers were not impaired. This was simply just a tragic accident. I didn't mention earlier, as I was reading his name, his last name is Hoellig, but his nickname, I believe, is Fuzz. And I was just talking to my sister last night about tragic events, tragic occurrences, and us as human beings never really knowing when our time is up. And that reminds me, just recently, 1/3 of the rap group Migos, Kershnick Ball, they called him Takeoff, he was shot and killed in Houston. And I know some of you guys are probably thinking, oh, that was another rapper gets shot. I know, unfortunately it happens all the time. That seems to be the life that a lot of these rappers lead, by talking about hurting somebody and all this and that. But that shooting really made me think, because Takeoff, from what I know, and I don't know him, I'm not really a fan of rap music, but I do know enough about them to say that that guy wasn't really your prototypical rapper who was very loud and boisterous and letting everybody know what he has and what he does and all this and that. I mean, rap music, that kind of rap music anyways, a lot of times it's predicated off of being a braggart. But that guy Takeoff, for as being as well known and famous as he was, he didn't I didn't take him as one of those guys. And that shooting was quite surprising to me. And not to get into that story, because I still don't know, but there's rumors going around that he was accidentally killed in a crossfire. I don't know, I'm not an investigator, it's just rumors online. And then other people are saying that the person that was responsible for accidentally shooting Takeoff, because no one meant to shoot him, it was an accident as far as I can read. But again, it's all rumors at the end of the day. And that just goes to show, like Aaron and Kershnick, you never know when your time is up. That's why I tell everybody, you know, hey, when you wake up, you know, do it to it. You know, always be thankful and always be glad that you are still here on God's green earth, because a lot of us never really got a fair chance at life, especially, you know, babies that died, and, you know, even when they go back in the depths into the 1800s. And I don't know, I'm 43 now, and I'm still very, very thankful that I'm still alive, because let me tell you, there's been, you know, half a dozen times where I could have gotten killed, and I'm thankful that I didn't. And I'm not bragging about that, that's just the truth. And I'm sure some of you guys out there watching me also agree with that. So in regards to that whole shooting down in Houston, I guess the investigators are going to do their job, and I guess we'll have some kind of a answer to what took place in the ensuing weeks ahead. But again, just to let you guys know, and just always be careful. You know, when I do these videos, I want you guys to take heed. I don't ride a bicycle often, but when I do, whether if I'm on a bicycle or my electric scooter or gas scooter or whatever, what have you, I'm always aware of my surroundings, because you got to remember, you're not in a car. People are not going to see you. You know, you got to ride, whether you ride a motorcycle or whatever, two-wheel transportation, you got to always remember, it's almost like you're invisible and nobody's, you know, you're invisible, nobody can see you. And that's the way I always do it. I'm always looking around, making sure that, you know, no cars coming out. And a lot of times people drive drunk, and that wasn't the case. Let me just say that wasn't the case here, but I'm saying I used to live in Las Vegas, and you got a lot of people driving drunk in the middle of the afternoon, because that's how it is in Las Vegas, you know. But anyways, rest in peace to Aaron, rest in peace to Takeoff. Guys, I just want you all to be safe out there, and I want you guys to continue to live your lives, be the best person you can be, and just always remain aware of your surroundings. Always just be aware at the end of the day. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I gotta get going on to this story that I'm working on up here. I will see you on the next video. And last thing, I know I haven't done a Faces in Death or Forgotten in Death or a cemetery related video like that in some time. They will be coming up. I will be putting out more of those towards the end of the year, going into next year. I know I've kind of slacked throughout this year, but they will be back. And, you know, I never forget, that's how my channel started, is from the cemetery and the graves and stuff like that. All right, guys, I've been going on and on long enough. I will catch up with you on the next video. Be good, y'all. Be safe, be aware, know where you're at all times. It's a dangerous world out there sometimes. Just be safe. God bless. Peace out.